going?
Isaiah, how are you?
Yeah, can you,
There you go.
there we go, thank you.
Well, first of all, just talk about your freshman season. What's it been like for you here?
It's been pretty fun, new experience coming here straight out of high school, early enrolling, and it's a good process, good group of people to start around, around some people that care about me, care about my well-being other than just football, so they helped a lot with the transition. It's been pretty good.
And when Noah went down, it kind of gave all of you other tight ends an opportunity early on to get more reps and get involved?
Right. Yeah, it did. Kind of just forced us, kind of us young guys like me and Tegan, to step up earlier than what we expected. And, it kind of just get us out there, get a good feel. And it's just, you got to play ball. You're no longer a freshman. You can't treat yourself as one. The coach is definitely not going to treat yourself as one where you step out on the field. So you just got to lace them up and just play ball.
What maybe caught you by surprise that you didn't expect in your first season?
Pretty much it's just the level of talent, just going against some of the good guys, for our first game being Ohio State, lining up against someone like Nick Bosa is just like, that's a first round talent right there. So, just lining up against that, and, going into the next week, seeing different talent, nothing's pretty much going to compare to that. So it's just like, you just got to take the step of preparation and just work hard and give it all you got.
You were able to go through the spring, which most freshmen didn't do. What sort of a leg up did that give you on going into the season?
I'll probably say it gave me a leg up definitely in the playbook and the knowledge. And, growing in high school, it's kind of like the playbook is not really that deep in. Like when we're out there, it's like more signals, high school, you're kind of just in a huddle. And so in the playbook, it's more plays, it's more signals, one-word calls that so it kind of just helps out with the knowledge part. And that's when you kind of just see how, like, football is more mental than it is physical, where there is a bigger physical part coming from high school, of course, but it's more of a mental role. And so it helps me a lot tremendously coming early.
What did you give up, giving up your last semester of high school? Did you feel like you gave up a lot to come here, or?
I kind of didn't feel like I gave up too much other than hanging out with my friends. Other than that, I did prom and some of the other high school activities before my junior year. And so it kind of just helped me easier to make my decision to come up here. And, I know what I wanted to do when I had committed here. I know I wanted to be up here early so I can make an early impact. And, that best prepared me so I can do so, and I was glad I made that decision.
The offense has had a lot of success this season except last week. What went wrong last week?
Pretty much we just got to work together, and we can't point no fingers at the next man. We're all in this together, and we just gotta stick it out and play a full 4 quarters and even the overtime if it comes down to it. And it's a team thing. We can't do it without one another.
Where do you feel like you've grown the most in this first 6-7 games of your career?
I'll probably say I've grown more in the run game. That's something I definitely needed to work on, being a lighter tight end than everyone else. People being bigger, outweighing me about a good 20 pounds. And so you're just working on my technique so I could be able to be more efficient in the run game. And so that way I'm not more of a liability to the team because the team comes first. I know the coach is not going to put me out there if he doesn't feel like I can help the team in the run game. So that's definitely something I feel like I've grown in.
You have another freshman, Jamar, who's had a tremendous season, but last week he had to sit out. I know he had the 2 carries, but
Right.
How tough is that for you guys not to have him?
It's a pretty big blow not to have him, but we have other backs that's ready to step up and to fill in the void, just like how he was when AP went down. And so we just got to keep his head up and then keep him ready to get ready to come back because we're still going to need him, and he's going to bounce back. And that's a pretty big running back room we got there, so we haven't really lost that much. But with Jamar being a good talented freshman back, we love to have him back and get everybody involved.
You said you really wanted to be here. What was it that drew you here, and why did you feel like you wanted to be here so early to get going?
It was more of the family thing, getting recruited by both coaching staffs, back with Coach Hall and Coach A. It was just pretty much, there was no love lost, even though Coach A has stepped away. When Coach Hall came in as the interim head coach, he kind of just told me that I'm a priority, and all the other coaches made it seem like I was a priority to this school. That's when I made my decision back here in July. I knew that's what I really wanted to do, and I really wanted to come here and make an impact. And, I seen the opportunity to come in and play early as a freshman, and that's what I wanted to do. And just the family feel, all the coaches, they cared about me more than just the athlete I could be on the field, and they were worried about my family, how my sister was doing, how my mom was doing, and pretty much overall me as a personal person. And so it helped me just make that decision much easier, and I knew that I was committed to the staff.
Hey, good job. Thank you.
Thank you.